Y'all, they done recorded GloRilla at this Raptors game. Some people are saying she's definitely pregnant, about 12 to 16 weeks. I don't know. What are y'all thoughts? They're saying her nose spread, her hips spread, and she appears to have a little belly under that shirt. But we are women. We do blow at times.
That one did it. He just do that one did it. Hey, he didn't do that one did it, got it. Hey, stop playing. What, bitch? I'm Maybach shouting now. Ho, talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, ho.
Ooh, y'all. This one right here? Yeah, it's real messy. So, Brandon Ingram just made a bold move. He reportedly cut off GloRilla right after the streets started buzzing with rumors that Yo Gotti allegedly got her pregnant. Yeah, that GloRilla, the same one who was out here publicly riding hard for Brandon, is now caught up in what's looking like a full-on betrayal with scandal written all over it. And just when you think it couldn't get any juicier, Angela Simmons slides in with some low-key shade that hits harder than a mic drop. The internet? Completely gagged. We're talking luxury flexes, secret link-ups, whispers about hidden relationships, and now baby rumors exploding all over Instagram. This situation has everything. But here's the real kicker. You won't believe what allegedly pushed Brandon to finally walk away. And trust me, Angela's cryptic post? It's hinting there's a whole lot more messy tea bubbling behind the scenes. So don't go anywhere, because what's coming next is about to leave you shook. Now here's where it gets wild. It looks like things are really starting to crumble for GloRilla because the drama surrounding all this, yeah, it's got the entire internet in a chokehold. Because what do you mean she was allegedly sneaking around with Yo Gotti behind Brandon's back? Mind you, this is the same GloRilla who's been publicly down bad for Brandon. So for her to be moving like that with Gotti, that caught everybody off guard. And let's not forget, it's only been a couple weeks since she was already getting dragged online for switching up her song lyrics mid-performance, just to shout Brandon out. So now people are side-eyeing everything. Even though fans were calling her out left and right, GloRilla didn't back down not one bit. She stood 10 toes behind her decision and made it clear that what she did, yeah, it was very intentional. But here's where it gets even crazier. All this time, she's allegedly been dealing with Yo Gotti on the low. Now, I know y'all seen the rumors, the pregnancy whispers have been everywhere. It all kicked off when Glo posted those pictures on Instagram, and the internet instantly went into detective mode. People zooming in, analyzing every angle, because in those pics, she had a slight belly. And let's be real, Glo is naturally slim, like super slim. A belly? That's not something people are used to seeing on her. From that moment on, fans started connecting dots, and suddenly it looked like she might have been trying to hide something. The tight outfits she's known for? Gone. Replaced with oversized, baggy fits, and y'all already know, that's always the first thing people clock when pregnancy rumors start flying. And then, it didn't help her case at all when Latto aka Big Mama, No Kids, announced her pregnancy just a few days ago and dropped a new track. Because right after that, Glo posted a video dancing to the song. And let's just say fans weren't looking at the dance. They were looking at her stomach. And according to the internet, she was looking real pregnant. At this point, people are like, there's no way she's not pregnant, right? But here's where the whole situation flips upside down. According to insiders, things between GloRilla and Brandon Ingram were actually going really well behind the scenes. So much so, she was allegedly putting pressure on him to lock it in with a ring before the baby arrived because she didn't want that baby mama label attached to her name. But instead of a proposal, she reportedly got cut off and embarrassed. Now here's the messy part. Word on the street is Yo Gotti got tired of playing the background and decided to come clean about everything his alleged situation with Glo directly to Brandon. And you already know, Brandon did not take that lightly. But wait, it gets worse. Gotti is now allegedly claiming the baby is his, while Glo is supposedly trying to pin it on Brandon because securing that lifestyle? Yeah, that's part of the conversation people are having. This whole situation? Nasty work. And if you've been paying attention, none of this is coming out of thin air. Rumors about Yo Gotti and GloRilla being more than just artist and mentor have been floating around for a minute now. There were even whispers that this alleged situation played a role in Angela Simmons stepping away from Gotti. And fans didn't just make that up, they started connecting dots when Gotti began getting a little too comfortable around Glo. At first, it looked like normal label support, but that vibe, it shifted real fast. The constant gifts, the extra attention, it started feeling way more personal than professional. And the moment that really sent the internet into a frenzy, when he pulled up and gifted her a whole luxury truck for her birthday, yeah, at that point, people weren't buying the just business narrative anymore. It started looking like a low-key soft launch, and from there, fans became convinced that something deeper was going on behind closed doors.
That one did it! He just do that one did it! Hey! He didn't do that one did it, got it? Hey! Stop playing! What? Bitch, I'm Maybach shouting now, ho. Talk to me nice. Talk to me nice, ho.
A whole birthday bag, y'all. And not the cute kind either. We're not talking flowers, not a little cake, nah. Yo Gotti pulled up with a $200,000 luxury SUV wrapped up with a giant red bow like it was straight out of a movie. And GloRilla? She hopped on Instagram grinning ear to ear, thanking him like he just flipped her whole life upside down. The energy? Very much giving this is more than business. But just when folks thought that was the peak of the madness, it went even further. Because this time, it wasn't a car, it was a statement. We're talking an 1/8 carat Audemars Piguet Royal Oak. Yeah, that iconic piece valued around $65,000, casually sitting on her wrist. And that right there, that's what really had the internet side-eyeing everything. Because let's be real, he's never gone this hard for any of his other artists. Not like this, not even close. So at that point, people weren't even questioning it anymore. It was obvious that this level of treatment was for GloRilla and GloRilla only. But can we be real for just 1 second? You don't just drop Maybach-level gifts and diamond watches on somebody unless there's something deeper going on. And fans? Yeah, they peeped that real quick. People started questioning if this was ever just business, or if it was something way more personal from the jump. Because every time Yo Gotti spoke on GloRilla, it didn't sound like a CEO hyping his artist. It sounded like a man who was genuinely proud of his woman. And it wasn't just talk either. At her Memphis birthday bash, he was right there on stage, hyping her up like her #1 supporter. No subtlety, no hiding, he was letting it be known he was all in. But here's the twist. Brandon and GloRilla's situation isn't the only relationship that allegedly got caught in the crossfire, because rumors have been swirling that this whole situation is what led to Angela Simmons walking away from Gotti. And let's not forget, he chased Angela for years, publicly, loudly, talking about it goes down in the DMs, then turning around and calling her the one, saying how much he loved her. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, allegedly moving wild, multiple women, sneaky link-ups. And while all that was happening, Angela was 10 toes down for him, openly talking about how happy she was, how much she loved him, even calling him her inspiration. But eventually, the cracks started showing. Reports, rumors, sightings, it all started adding up. And Angela, she's not the type to ignore red flags. She may be calm, but she's not clueless. So she walked away. Now here's where it gets even messier. Sources say after Angela left, Gotti was ready to go all in with GloRilla until Brandon Ingram entered the picture, and suddenly, Glo switched lanes. But according to the streets, she might have never fully let Gotti go. Fast forward to now, and everything is blowing up at once. While everybody else is trying to stay quiet and keep things low-key, Angela came through with a cryptic post that said everything without saying too much. And you can tell there's still hurt there. And honestly, who wouldn't be? Because at the end of the day, GloRilla's fairy tale with Brandon, allegedly done. Yo Gotti's name, tied to a whole baby bombshell. Angela Simmons, speaking through shade and silence. And the truth is, this isn't just messy anymore. This is the kind of drama where everybody played a part, but nobody's walking away clean. So now the real question is, when the final truth finally drops, who's really going to be left standing?